You see, we're helpless sometimes. So without further ado, the nominees for Most Memorable Previously Unknown Person whose name most people still don't know, tangentially related to a news story, Gail Quinnell, otherwise known as the John McCain enthusiast who defiantly pronounced Barack Obama an Arab at a McCain campaign stop in Lakeville, Minnesota.
I got to ask you a question. I do not I can't trust Obama. I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not. No?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Give me back the microphone so that I can assure you that he couldn't possibly be an Arab because he's a good family man. Of course, those two can't possibly intersect in the same person. All right, our next nominee graced our television machine screens as the Hillary Clinton-Barack Obama battle was reaching its fever pitch. The scene, a Democratic National Committee rules meeting in Washington, D.C. in May. The tangentially related, previously unknown to most of us person, Clinton supporter Harriet Christian.
Democrats are throwing the election away. For what? An inadequate black male who would not have been running had it not been a white woman that was running for president. And I'm not going to shut my mouth anymore. I can be called white, but you can't be called black. That's not my America. And they think we won't turn and vote for McCain. Well, I got news for all of you. McCain will be the next president of the United States.
Ooh, predictions. You know, the actual next president of the United States, Barack Obama, he was the inspiration for our next nominee. You might remember the name Ashley Todd. You might definitely remember the backwards B that was carved into her cheek. You might remember how Todd, a McCain campaign volunteer in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, accused an African-American giant Obama supporter of robbing her, pinning her to the ground, and carving that B into her face. The story fascinated the media and charged up McCain supporters for a few hot minutes, and then the whole thing turned out to be a horrible hoax. No robbery, no assaults, just a self-inflicted, racially tinged slashing. Our next nominee, a man whose actual name probably wouldn't mean much to you at first blush, Samuel Wurzelbacher, right? Nothing, right? But what's your reaction when I say Joe the Plumber? Now you remember him. Unlike the competition in this category, we are all unlikely to forget Joe the Plumber. Yes, he is the prohibitive favorite here. None of his competition managed to stay as long or to befuddle so many as Joe the Plumber did. His appearance on the scene transformed from unlikely to unfortunate when he decided to use the spotlight to air his own slightly out of the mainstream, shall we say, ideas.
A vote for Obama is a vote for the death to Israel. I'll guarantee you that.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'll go ahead and agree with you on that one. No, I agree with you. I really think that would be a problem.
Why specifically is a vote for Barack Obama a vote for the death of Israel?
Well, I mean, specifically, I suppose I could tell you, I mean, just, look at his record. Obama's offered to meet with Israel's enemies with no uncertain terms. In fact, he's actually letting them dictate terms to him. And then look at his past associations with people he talks to.
I would be remiss if I did not mention that Joe the Plumber inspired countless spin-offs. Who could forget Tito the Builder, Bill the Bricklayer, or as John McCain liked to say, Joe the Biden. And our final nominee snuck in right at the buzzer of 2008. The news event was President Bush's farewell trip to Iraq and a joint news conference. That's what people do in a free society, which rivals Donald Rumsfeld's "stuff happens" explanation of the post-invasion mass looting for our most simplistic interpretation of freedom in relation to Iraq award. So those are your nominees. The winner for excellence as the most memorable previously unknown person whose name most people still don't know, tangentially related to a news story, is Ken Jones. Can you please do the honors?
Well, I think we all know how this is going to go. It's the McCain supporter who called Obama an Arab. Upset. Oh, wow. Huge upset.
Wow.
Upset. Upset.
Listen to the crowd go wild.
Upset.
Where is that crowd?
No, Joe. No.